these vehicles as well is like when you get in a Camaro now, at this point, it's an investment.
Yes.
Back in the day when it was like buying a car is not an investment.
Right,
these
right.
days, in these times that they're taking away the combustion engines, they're taking away the manuals, cars are starting to turn into investments. So,
look at the old school, guys. Look at the old school. That thing nice.
There's hate, lies and games, faith.
All right, guys. So we're getting ready to go meet up with 100 Gang Nate, and we're gonna try and figure out, now that they have announced that 2024 is the last model year of the 6th Gen Camaros, and we don't know if 7th Gen Camaro is even coming, and we don't even know, if it's going to be like, V8 manual gearbox type deal. We don't know if Chevy's going to do anything like that. So now, it's either time to figure out, do we cash in on the Camaros we have, sell them, and get into something like a Nissan Z or a Toyota Supra or, a Golf R or something like that, or do we keep our Camaros? So this video is just exploring, like, what should we do with our Camaros now? Should we keep our Camaros? Let's go meet up with Nate and, get into this discussion and figure out what's the best move to do for us Camaro owners. Let's get into this one. Look at the old school, guys. Look at the old school. That thing nice. Yeah, let me see. Oh man, I wish he was closer so you guys could see it, but let's see him take off. It's crazy, you barely hear anything. You can barely hear anything from his exhaust. All right, guys, so we back outside with 100 Gang Nate.
100 gang or no gang.
All right, one of the members of the MOC. Shout out to the whole MOC. We got Q the Chaotic, Blueprint 1 Elite, 100 Gang Nate, and us, Race Car Friends. Now, let's get into this, right? So we all heard the news about, Chevy killing off the Camaro, and that's put a lot of us like in a rough situation. Like now we're like, okay, do we keep our cars or do we trade out of it and get something else? What are you thinking, Nate?
I think right now it's time to keep them. If you got a Camaro, this is the time to keep them, because as we saw with the C7 Corvette, after they ended that and they went to the back of engine and stuff, mid-engine, when they did all that stuff, value skyrocketed. So I think the time is now more than any time to keep your car.
Okay, so we definitely keeping our Camaros, right?
100%.
But let's just say you decided to get out of your car. What cars would be on your menu right now? Just give it to me raw, like give it to me real. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's crazy because this car is so crazy at the price point. I feel like the only car that would make me be like a jump, because I feel like anything else other than this at this price point would be like a downgrade.
Yeah.
Like, so it would have to be something crazy. Like I'll probably have to go literally exotic foreign type, like Lamborghini or Ferrari or McLaren or something.
Yeah. And it makes sense because the way your car drives, it's basically like an exotic. Like,
These cars run with the best of them, and like especially with yours, like with the SS1LE, it's like it's not that far behind. It's like when you get these type of vehicles, it's just special, and it's just like, I don't know, that's why it breaks the Camaro's community so bad. Like it breaks our heart because these cars, these machines are so great, and we just wanted to see it live on. And if they would have allowed it to live on with the manual transmission, I feel like Camaro could literally shake the whole game up.
The whole game up. And what people don't realize, like, certain cars really do bring people together, because your car and my car, it kind of created the MOC, because it brought all of us together, because we found each other through Camaros, right?
Like, literally, like I would not have met you if I did not buy this ZL1. Q the Chaotic still got the curtains though. So
Yeah. All right. So yeah, yo, Chevy, if you're watching this, man, please bring back the Camaro with a V8 manual gearbox. You could add any other thing, but still just bring it back with a V8 manual gearbox. I even think they should do a twin turbo or single turbo V6.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, or even a straight 6, to knock out Supra in them. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, guys, man. So you're for keeping it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So me now, on the other hand, I see your car. Your car is so special. Mine it's all right. It's nice.
Man, don't start that. That's just one that lead. To me, in a way, like people, the ZL1 one that lead is special. Obviously, it's top trim. It has all that stuff.
Right.
This car is so special to me because for bang for buck, once again, it's not like the ZL1 just obliterates it. It's like literally like a blink of an eye slower than the ZL1.
It's really close. It's really close.
With that being said, even if you wanted to get an SS1LE and mod it, it was surpass this very easily.
As we're probably gonna find out with Blueprint.
Blueprint, he gonna clap me up, but it's still curtains because driver mine. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna see that. That's the way. Hold on, time out. Just if you guys not a part of the MOC, subscribe now because we got 100 Gang Nate in his ZL1 1 Elite, and then you saw that Blueprint 1 Elite just took his SS 1 Elite and took it to K-Tech and got the treatment done to it, and he swear he gonna clap him up. So I want you guys to comment below. I might even do a poll. Who do you think is gonna win? 100 Gang Nate and his ZL1 1 Elite, all right? And like one of the most perfect track built cars ever, right? And then you got, you got Blueprint 1 Elite with his SS 1 Elite, and he got the K-Tech, upgrade.
Curtains! They should call it the curtains package because that's what's gonna happen.
He can call it a curtains package.
We're gonna be on the track, and I'm finna swerve, I'm gonna eat them up, I'm gonna carve them up, I'm gonna be like, y'all seen Lewis Hamilton? I'm 100 Hamilton. That's
100 Hamilton in the building. So yeah, I don't got a dog in this fight. I just want to sit back and see it. So that's something that we're gonna be bringing to you guys in the near future. So definitely subscribe and follow the whole MOC for that, because then Q, Q got that he got that yeah. I don't even want to call it. I always want to say M3, but he got the M2, but it's the M2 competition, so it's almost like it's got the M3 engine in it. So yeah, so he's got the M2 competition, manual gearbox. I don't know if he's going to tune it or what he's going to do to it, but I know that that's a special car. Hold on, there's a squirrel here. Hey, squirrel, get away from my cars. Go. Yeah. Get away. Yeah. Keep it moving. No. You going the wrong direction. Yeah. There you go. Keep it moving. Yeah. Keep going, buddy. There you go. Yeah. See, this how serious we take our car life. Like, cause all I was thinking about is like, you know how squirrels they jump and start scratching. Yeah. I was like, get out of here. Like, but all right, so. Yeah, so we got a bunch of races coming up. I know Q the Chaotic is going to be in Florida soon. And look, we ain't even start to scratch the surface with what we can do out here in Florida. We got a bunch of stuff going on that you're going to see soon. We got some car shows and stuff coming up. But yeah, so if I was going to trade in my Camaro, I think the only vehicle for me personally, there's only two vehicles that I would trade it in for right now, right? Actually, no, it's really just one, because I thought about I might trade in my Tacoma for a Golf R, for a Mark 8 Golf R. I can do that, but for the Camaro, there's only two choices I see. It's either a car like yours, the ZL1 1 LE, it's got to be almost spec like yours. Cause look, let's open it up real quick.
That's not really trading though, yeah.
I mean, it's an upgrade. So yeah, that's all. So I'd either have to upgrade. Look at the red, man. Look at that. That is so beautiful. He got the lights. I'll be tripping about it. I'll be tripping about the lights. So he got the lights. He got the red stitching. You got the Chevy Performance and all that in there. Like, this thing's special, right? So I would either upgrade and get the ZL1 1 LE, or I'd change it up and I would get that Nissan Z. Like, I
don't think you'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll do it.
You know what? I think I love my Camaro so much. I think I would still keep my Camaro. I might end up trading in the truck and get the Nissan Z, because I am interested in that Z. Right. So I
don't know. I feel like I keep thinking about, like, when you ask me that question, I keep trying to run through cars that I would get, and it's like, first car that kind of comes up is probably Z06, but there's two problems with that.
What's that?
It doesn't have a manual.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the C8 Z06.
Right, yeah. You know what? There's one car that I would trade it for.
What's that?
But it's gonna be hard to get it, and it's not gonna be equal in the trade. I'm still gonna have to pay exotic money. That would be the C7 ZR1 Corvette.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That for sure.
Because and like you said, that shot up in value.
Right, so it's gonna be
yeah. See, like, yes, I'm not big money like you yet, so I'm not even thinking about those cars yet. So I'm saying it.
Hey, y'all get a race car for his DM and ask him for some money.
You got jokes. Man. Yeah. Oh man, actually, if you want to talk about the Richardson Embassy, it's a competition between Blueprint and Q. I don't even know at this point, right? Yeah, we catching up though. We gonna get there soon enough. But yeah. So I don't know. I think I would just keep it. I would just keep my car and like treat it well, and then eventually start modding it. Like, The only mods that I want to do, like, and it's honestly just to deal with Ant, with Blueprint 1 Elite.
Right.
I want to do a similar treatment to what he did to his, but I want to go with big cam and no E85 anything. I want to keep it straight like 93.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be 93 and you know, big cam. I want to, when they turn it on, it goes go. Yeah.
The thing about these vehicles as well is like when you get in a Camaro now, at this point, it's an investment.
Yes.
Back in the day when it was like buying a car is not an investment.
Right.
These days, in these times that they're taking away the combustion engines, they're taking away the manuals, cars are starting to turn into investments. So when you pick up an SS1LE or Z01 1LE, you're making an investment. So
that's exactly how I see it now. But there's still some of us that enjoy our cars that just want to drive it and have fun. So I could look, I feel like if I look at it as an investment, then I'm not going to spend the type of money that I want to spend to really enjoy the camera. Because obviously, when you start modifying a car and stuff, then it comes down, the value is in the eye of the beholder at that point.
100%.
Because then some people will be like, well, I don't want my car to chop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, if I do what Ant did, what Blueprint did to his, if I do that to my car, I'm keeping it for life. Like it's staying with me, and I'm gonna pass it down to like my daughters or something like. You know? Which in the future they might be like, man, this is slow.
Right.
They be flying cars. Yeah. You see how like Lamborghini and them started coming with the 1,000 horsepower vehicles and stuff like that. Yeah.
By the way, how you feel about the new Lambo?
Man, to be honest with you, it's nice. It's nice.
Sexy, but I don't know if I like the EV part of it.
Yeah. I mean, but you have to understand too, like the holy trinity of cars back in the day was the EVs. Like you got the McLaren P1, I think the LaFerrari, and that crazy Porsche. That Porsche.
Porsche 918.
Yeah. So exactly. So I think the Lamborghini could be in that zone. By the way, just you know, off topic, right? Shoe check-in. Oh man, came through. You know, I hit him with the New Balance, but he came through with the J. So you won today.
Man, what you with the vegan special?
Yeah, and you got the Utah Jazz hat matching the Rapid Blue ZL1. So yeah, you straight up won today. We ain't even gonna contest that. But yeah, so yeah. In answer to the question, should you trade in your Camaro or should you keep it? I vote you keep it, and you keep it as well. And that
probably will vote something else.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so yeah, Q might choose something else, but I think Blueprint 1 Elite, he's gonna vote keep it too. So if you guys, if you guys are wondering what you should do, we suggest you keep it. I do believe it's gonna go up in value, and then I don't think there's gonna be fun cars like these in the future. I don't think there's going to be these type of cars that sound like this, that perform like this, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing as well, is like you can go JDM and you could mod a car to be faster than this, but that rumble,
you can't recreate that. It's so different. Right. It's so different. Yeah, man.
Ain't no race, what is it, race car 21?
Yeah.
Mustangs don't have that manual,
baby. Ooh. Actually, no,
Mustang. No, not the GT350. I'm talking the 180. No.
You talking about
the GT350?
Yeah, you talking about the GT3? Yeah, the GT500. Yeah.
Not have manuals.
No manuals.
So I might as well go ahead and get Rapid Blue.
Shots.
Rapid Blue Chevrolet.
Yeah. Yes. And then even Race Dog, right? So Race Dog, he's like a German guy. He's into like the German cars and stuff like that. I know he's heavy on the Golf R and stuff, which I'm also a big supporter of.
Right.
Even he was like, nah, man, that Chevy sound, that rumble, you don't get that in some of these German cars. Like there are some German cars where you get it,
right,
but you get it, but then you don't get the manual gearbox.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So if you want the manual gearbox, you want that pure driver feel, and you want the rumble, you gotta come see Chevy, man.
See that Chevy?
Yeah, because Dodge already out too, and then I don't know, Dodge just never really felt the same to me. Like
the thing about Dodge is like you're gonna get crazy horsepower, you're gonna get the supercharger whine, but inside you're gonna get plastic. The rest of it's gonna be cheap. That's the thing, and then you ain't gonna get no manual.
Yeah, it's not. Trust me, if I have like big money, like if I had Stradman money, which this is what we all plan on getting to eventually,
right,
I'd have me a Scat Pack wide body Challenger, right, and I'll probably have me the Hellcatters too. You know,
I'll go Hellcat jailbreak Charger.
Yeah, no, I ain't getting that because I gotta have mine in manual. So
I don't mind having an automatic for that one.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna be sliding it everywhere.
Yeah. Now let me see. I'm trying to think. The only automatic sports cars that I think I would get is only two really. It's a C8 Z06 because of the sound of it. I'll get that C8 Z06, and then I'll also get a Nissan GTR. But you know, those are stories for other days. We'll get into all of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope we helped you decide on what you want to do. And if you do not have a Camaro yet, hurry up and go order yours now.
Right.
Try to get yours now, because this is the last hurrah for these cars, and we don't know if there's going to be a 7th gen, and even if there is, we don't know what it's going to be. So
Last of the last.
yeah, man. So if you like them, come get them now. And with that, Race Car Friends out.
Let's go.